Chris Rock comes out with a new special, and Will Smith describes how a white male spat on him, and he was just really upset, but he did not slap the person who did so. Where do I start? Go to the video.
As the years have gone on, I've gotten more and more locked into these characters for longer periods of time. And it's just the weight of this story, the weight of these experiences, the quality of the actors. It was emotionally, it was physically, it was spiritually taxing. One of the first days on set, there was a scene with one of the actors. He leans down in my face and he says, "You're a cold one, ain't you?" And then he ad-libbed. I was like, right? No, but it was like.
You told me about that.
I was like, whoa. Every actor on this set was taking it really seriously.
Fascinating. White man spit on Will Smith. It is not in the script. It is unprofessional. It is uncalled for. And that was his reaction. Black man makes a joke during an international event on stage that he doesn't like, or that he pretended that he did not like because he laughed at it at first. And this was his response to Chris Rock. Now, sir, I need you to be consistent in your outrage. And here's the thing, it is interesting that Chris Rock is coming out with a comedy series, or a comedy special, known as Selective Outrage. Beautiful. Well done. Well done, dear sir. Let's go ahead and highlight the ways here. Everyone knows where I stand on this. I have maintained my stance from day one. Will Smith hit Chris Rock, not because of the bad joke, but because of his own ego or maybe insecurity. That is my opinion. I guarantee you, Will Smith would not have slapped Chris Tucker. He would not have slapped Will Ferrell. He would not have slapped Steve Harvey. It's a whole list of people that Will Smith would have never done that with. But there's this fascination with Hollywood. But you know why he did not have that kind of reaction to the white male that spat on him? It's because he knows the penalty of slapping a white man in Hollywood. Let's continue. Will Smith recalled being shocked when his Emancipation, which they say is a great movie, I have not seen it, co-star went off script and spit on him while filming the movie, the drama movie. He said, and I quote, "As the years have gone on, I've gotten more and more locked into these characters for longer periods of time," Smith said in a teaser clip shared ahead of his takeover of Red Table Talk on Facebook Watch. As part of the latest episode of Red Table Talk, releasing on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern, Smith will be discussing emancipation with his children, Trey, Jaden, and Willow. The Oscar-winning actor plays an enslaved man. One of the first days on set, he says, there was a scene with one of the white actors, he said. And then he leans down to my face and says, "You're a cold one, ain't you?" Smith said that his unnamed co-star ad-libbed by spitting on him. Oh, I get it. If you believe it is an ad-lib, it is okay that it is offensive, unprofessional. You didn't like it. You had an emotional response to it. But as long as it is categorized as an ad-lib, it is forgiven. Well, I decided to look up the word ad-lib. Ad-lib means spoken or performed without previous preparation, kind of like a stand-up comedy routine. A handful of jokes about Will Smith that Chris Rock is expected to reprise is in a new live comedy special on Netflix, has already leaked in the media ahead of the performance. The comedian reportedly has plenty of funny things to say about the unfunny experience of being slapped in the face live on stage by the actor in last year's Academy Award ceremony. The new and updated material is expected to be revealed in Rock's Selective Outrage comedy special, which will be streamed live on Saturday night. Chris Rock has, I think, handled this very well, not only professionally and personally, but also economically. By doing what he's doing, he is literally drawing all of the traffic to this Netflix special. Good for him. All right, good for him. Let's be very clear. It is ironic that Will Smith can have such a different reaction to somebody doing that to him. This is the same guy who walked on stage on live television, committed a criminal assault, sat back down, and nobody told him to leave. All right, here we go. My dear brother, Max, what are your thoughts here?
Hey, thanks for having me, Dr. Richey. Always a privilege to be with you. I think Will Smith is a challenge here because he does strike me as this sort of very out of touch celebrity type. He loves to over intellectualize his bad behavior. When Will Smith does something wrong, he will give you 100 deep sounding reasons why psychologically that happened, but it never seems to change his actual behavior. And it just seems to me that, this is someone who's not used to being told no, who's used to getting away with things and lets his impulses fly. But as we see here, when there's a paycheck on the line and he's in a role, he knows perfectly how to control himself and how to suck it up and keep going. And to your point, I think Chris Rock has nailed this. I mean, he turned getting slapped in the face into a multi-million-dollar special.
Yep.
That's how you recover from something like this.
Damn right.